Hi class, so today I'm going to show you how to draw an oblique presentation. It's a much simpler view than that of an isometric. It shows the front view of an object as well as the side. It's not commonly used, but it is equally important you know how to do this, as it is one of the simpler views to draw. I'll be drawing up this example here. I'll be viewing it from my screen that's in front of me, and I will be drawing with a green pen. The reason why I'm drawing with a green pen is so that you can see it much clearer than me merely doing it with a pencil. Now, the task that you're going to be given will ask you to draw the sizes given using a ruler or a steel rule. If you don't have that, don't worry. What we're looking at is getting the idea across that you know how to present an oblique. So I'm going to be sketching this myself. So first of all, I'm going to draw the front view. Keeping it nice and simple. Hoping that we can still see all this as we go. There's a center point there, so bring it up and bring it up. Next, I'm going to have across here, we're going to have the center line, the circle point. That's in here. And that's in effect the front view of the oblique. Yours that you will do to scale. It will be done to size. I'm going to pause the video right now, and then when I reload it back up again, I'm going to give you another example of where it should be at. Okay, so I'm back again. The example that I did previously, I wasn't too happy with. It was a little bit too small when I was using my fingers as my estimate, so instead I redid it using a ruler, and I don't know if you can see, I have initially done it with pencil, but I've gone over it with a green marker, as I said earlier. Now, with the oblique view, we're going to be looking at it from the side. Now, the instruction tells us we are to look at it from the P point. That is this point down here. The P point, everything will project at 45 degrees from there. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my points from here, here, and here, and I'm going to project everything back up at 45 degrees, a faint line, and the side, the end point, this measurement here of 100 millimeters, any oblique, the end elevation is halved. It's never the full 100. We only divide that by 2. We don't divide the height. We're not interested in the wall thickness. We're just looking at the oblique view. So we just divide the depth of the item by half. So let me go ahead, I'll get that done, then I'll get it uploaded. Right, so I don't know how well you can see that, but I have projected 45-degree lines with pencil. I will now go over that with my green marker, and remembering my depth is only 100 millimeters. So I want to divide that by 2 to give me 50 millimeters. Okay, back again. That is my birdhouse almost complete. The only thing that I'm missing in it is you would see in the oblique, you would see some sort of part, let me put this into focus down here, of the hole. So you would see part of that edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler, I'm going to mark up about 45 degrees from that center point. I'm going to draw a very light line. As you can see, it's very light. I'll try to zoom in, see if we can get zoomed in it. There we go. And on that line, it tells us from our initial document that our wall thickness is 10 millimeters. So I'm going to measure back on here 5 millimeters. 5 millimeters, not inches, millimeters. 5 millimeters. That would be where our imaginary, if I were to draw a circle in here, that would be the center point, and I would mark out on it my circle. So 15, because the radius is 15, then 15. 15, 10, 15. So I would gently sweep that round, sweep it round again, rotate my paper as I go. There's really no point in me drawing the whole circle, because some of it is going to have to be erased or deleted later on. So now I'm going to go over this with my marker. There we go. Zoom out. I'm almost complete. The final thing that's missing from this, and every one of you forgot about this and you didn't do this in your prelim, is your name, date, title, and your class as well. So I'm going to pause this, put a nice little border on, and then we'll come back. Okay, so as you can see, I've put in that final framework with my border, my name, date, what it is I'm doing, and the class. The only other thing that I'm doing right now is I'm erasing all my works that I've done, all my working lines.